What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be working on a 2012 Chevy Equinox. I'm going to be doing an oil change and an oil filter swap. This is the oil you're going to need. It is 5W30 Dexos. This is the oil filter I'm going to be using. You can tell which oil you need. Typically, gotta say it right there on the cap. Or you can go to your user manual and figure it out that way. Okay, what you're gonna need: an 1.25" socket, one of these swivel head adapters. It's not necessary, but it helps out. I like to use this long extension, the 1/2" socket wrench. You're gonna wanna get down to there, right here. This is kind of hard to get to, as you can see all the stuff in the way, of course. So that's where the swivel head comes into play, and it helps you get in there. Let me show you. You're gonna want to go from the top of these wires down in there, get your socket on there, and then twist it. See it loosening up. Once it's a little loose, get your hand down there and loosen it up the rest of the way. Just a piece of plastic, so you're going to want to be careful. As you can see, this is loose. Alright, we're going to be jacking the car up now. Anytime you jack the car up, you always want to use wheel chocks. That way the car don't just go rolling backwards on you. Never good. Crash through the garage door or just roll right out your driveway. Okay. You're gonna wanna jack the car up on this little front part of the frame here. Nice and solid. Okay, we got our jack stand on the frame. I like to leave the floor jack on there just for extra added safety. That way, if the jack stand ever fails, the floor jack will catch it. We're gonna go under here and find the drain plug. It's right there. I believe it's a 15mm. We're gonna go grab that and we're gonna drain the oil. All right, now that you got the oil plug out, I like to clean it. Spray with a little brake parts cleaner. Just wiping it off for now, but sometimes your filter will get stuck in the cap and it won't come out. So here's a little trick. So what I like to do is just take a screwdriver, jam it in there. Old filter, who cares? Just like that. It's trash anyway, so who cares? Throw that away. Always clean everything. At least I like to. Good practice. This won't hurt it any. Spray this with a little brake parts cleaner. Just to get all that grease and grime off of it. Good as almost new. Set that aside. Clean your tools off before you put them back. This don't look so bad, but I'd like to just wipe that off. Every filter comes with a new gasket. Every filter you buy comes with a new gasket. So, and I don't know if anybody knows this, but if you can see that right there, there's a little slot. Right there, a little notch. Let me see if I can get that one. See a little notch right there? It's not in. That's so you can stick your pick in there with these. Pop that out. Just like so. Clean this edge a little bit. Not gonna hurt nobody. That way you don't get a bunch of grime and stuff, dust stuck to this and turn into grime. I like to clean it up. As Chris Fix says, out with the old, in with the new. Pop that baby on there. It's not hard. Just snaps right in. Good to go. Get the new filter. It's got a little spot where it just clicks right into those. Good to go. There, you hear it click in. It's got a little spring. Good to go. Brand new. All right. Wipe my hands off. All right, once the oil starts dripping like that, it's pretty much done. You can go ahead and put your drain plug back on. Don't cross thread it. Put it on finger tight first. Should go on nice and easy. Clean up your mess. I like to spray a little brake parts cleaner on there. Ain't hurting nobody. Just to get all the oil
so a bunch of grime doesn't build up. Go ahead and tighten your bolt back up.
The torque specs on this is 18 foot-pounds, but typically you can just snug it up on there. It usually works good.
You don't want to do too tight though. Just tight enough. You don't want to strip it. And that's all for that. Now we're gonna add the oil and replace the filter and go from there. As you can see, this oil is very black. I needed an oil change very badly. All right, we're gonna be putting the oil filter back down in there. Just goes right in. All right, and just twist on. Very easy, as you can see, maybe. Down in there. What you want to do is just go hand tight first. Make sure that it's flush. You don't want to over tighten this because you'll risk stripping it. It's just a piece of plastic. And you go down. Stick your socket back down in there. Get it on there as good as you can. Just give it a couple more twists. It's hard to get a grip on this. And that should be good enough. Like I said, you don't want to over tighten it and risk stripping it. And that's that. All right, now it's time to fill the oil up. Remove the cap. Stick your filler neck in. Of course I get one that doesn't fit. Stupid thing. We're gonna use it anyways. I'm just gonna hold it up as I do it. Oil goes in there. I picked the STP at the local Ace, not Ace, but AutoZone. Again, it's 5W30, Dexos 1, 5 quarts. Always check your dipstick. Make sure you're not overfilling it, because if you do, you have a lot of problems. Alright, let me get it set up and then I'll be right back. Alright, gonna add the oil. 5 quarts.
Someone put a voting room in. Makeup. Okay, come on. Quiet on his head.
Turn this off. I like to add about 4 quarts. And then check the dipstick. The rest. Little by little. Never want to overfill your oil. She's looking good. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right before the line. And that's it. You just put the cap back on, clean your mess up, and you're all done. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Don't forget about the notification bell, so that way you can get notified when I upload new videos, and we'll see you on the next one.